I finally answered the question. Can you use a Blackstar Fly3 as an amp head? And the answer is kind of. Right now I've got it running more or less just as a preamp. I've got it running out into this Viper. It's a 70 watt power section and it's a very, very dry amp, so any signal going in stays pretty much the same coming back out. It's going into a PV-MS412. Now I do have it hooked up to a Wampler Sovereign just so I can get a good test between the amp's own distortion and a pretty decent sounding distortion pedal. For the guitar, I'm using just a Telecaster, stock pickups, and we'll be on the bridge pickup for this. I'll get you set back up here. Or try to. So, this will be on the gain channel on this little fly. Gain's pretty much all the way up, volume's just under half. So it's got a pretty fat tone for its own distortion, and it is set all the way on the British side for the EQ, so it's a little more mid-range heavy. I'll go ahead and go cleans on it. Pretty decent clean tone. I'll go ahead and click on the Sovereign just to kind of compare it to the stock distortion. Now we'll go back to the amp's distortion. So I think both are pretty usable tones, honestly, for what it is. I'll go ahead and show you the tones here. And even for fun, I'll go ahead and go to the American side just so you can hear that. This is a little bit more scooped. If I can balance you here. It's definitely a little more bite. It's just very, very nice sounding for what it is. Kind of roll off and get some cleans. Not too bad for what it is. So now the only question is, will its own 3 watts be able to push those 412s? That'll be the next question.